on releasing. It's always exciting when artists drop new music for me. And then especially when it's good music, because you already know you dope. I know you know you dope. You got that sauce. You just got it. Yes, official. Okay. So this album cover was created by you, right? Mm-hmm. So let me ask you, what was the inspiration behind this album cover?
The inspiration behind it was basically I was in a period of time where I'm in my shadow work as I go, and discovering who I am. And when I was living in Nashville at the time being, and just I started having conversations with new people, like my new friends, and I had a conversation with my homie named Sweet Tooth, and he was like,
not Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. Nice Sweet Tooth, Sean Sweet Tooth.
Okay.
It's cool, dude, man. We
Shout out Sweet Tooth.
We do. But he was just giving me the definition of myself. Like I was having conversations with him, and as I was like putting the tape together, and just he made me redefine who I was. Mm-hmm. He made me realize who I really was. Like, he made me rediscover who I truly was. So I wanted to create something that was in my means, was in my aura, my essence. So I always went by King Drevo, because I had an album came out called King Drevo. So I wanted to go forward from King Drevo and make something that reflected on me, where they can actually they can feel me.
It's significant.
It's my life.
To who you are, with the crown up there, and then so all these words, you got words behind you, right? Is it newspaper?
Like these like newspaper clippings, but they're words. Each word has a meaning to it. So it can say sacrifice right here, or significance right here, or portrayal right here. All of these words were a making of my life.
I got you.
And like I wanted to put myself in the middle with the crown. So the whole definition of Blck Tape is basically I am going through the essence of all of these terms behind me. And all these terms are terms in my life. So every moment in this music was every term of my life in the cover. So it's like, so that's how I came up with it.
So meaningful.
Oh, yeah.
That's so dope, Drevo. So how many songs do you have that comprise this tape?
This has 6 tracks on it.
6 tracks.
Now each track has significance to basically my life and how I feel. From one, which is gonna be outside freestyle, to the last one is about a beat. But each song is basically like a chapter of my life. And it featured also my new artist VDK. He's on track 6, and he's also on the track 5 as well. He did that for me, HL freestyle, and then Battle B at the end, because like Battle B was his track, but it had so much significance. Because think about it, like I'll tell you, I'm rediscovering myself, so I'm single, so I'm talking about the significance of how the betrayal of basically how far night. Like my queens, no offense to my queens. No offense to my queens.
See what he finna say next though.
My queens, y'all good, but it ain't the queens that I'm talking about. It's the ones that haven't discovered themselves yet, and they realize they powerful, and they feed on their weakness or just sex and drugs and what they think is love, but really portrayal love.
Cause all those things are weapons.
Yeah, like all of them, they weapons, and this thing, but it's like, and like I said, there's no offense to my queens, but you got some forsaken queens or lost queens that's pulling the trigger every time.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
You sure know what to say. That's why it's important. That's why it's important for us queens, as goddesses, to make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing and walking in our purpose. Because we do have some women that we need to pull up by the bootstraps and tell them, "Hey, that ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right." Okay. So, what's the single you pushing right now?
The single I'm pushing right now is Meal.
Meal.
I need a meal for his over.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing
that thing so lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. You just did it at the Hood. Was that your first time performing it?
Oh no, I've been performing. I've been performing all through Tennessee. I've performed in Nashville, Goodlettsville, Memphis. I remember we went to Arkansas and performed as well. So it's like we've been performing for a minute, but like we're actually getting like up the hill with performing to get ready to release it as the single.
Okay.
But right now it's just on Blck Tape, so it's like we just kind of let the momentum build up and
making sure they know that they heard it before they hear it.
They finna hear some.
So, what audience do you hope to reach with this tape?
Multicultural audience.
Okay.
Because this tape is actually going to be my last project for a while. I hate to say that. I know a lot of people, they want me to drop more.
Right.
But for right now, this tape is going to be my last tape for a minute. Like,
Did anybody else hear my heart breaking? Did y'all just hear my heart breaking?
Hold up.
I got a little tear.
We'll wait. There's more.
Okay.
The reason why it's our last tape we're dropping, because we're trying to go back to King Drevo. We're trying to go back to that album.
Okay.
And we're still pushing that album.
I got you.
Up
that
to
makes
this
sense.
album. Because possibly before the end of this year, we might get our first RIAA certified gold album.
Okay.
For King Drevo.
Y'all better clap.
So
Y'all better clap. Hey, we manifested.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like we're trying to give it its gems and make sure that it rises up to the occasion. Even though, because like executive, when I was in Nashville, they told me no music is old. So
no, it's not.
So like how you see how Lil Wayne, he just got with
Shoot,
Diamond, another Diamond for Lollipop. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, another executive told me the same thing when I was in Nashville, and they said any music can go.
So it's that catalog.
So we're going back. So right
catalog.
now, just so people understand what we're doing, we're not dropping any more music right now. But we got a couple of singles in the chamber. I got a couple of R&B songs with VDK right now. I got one called Red Panda. Y'all ain't ready for it.
Oh,
and,
shoot.
All of you, these are songs for the queens, but not
you
yet.
better tag me. You better send this stuff to my inbox.
I'm gonna send to your inbox.
For real.
So
I ain't playing. Yeah, so I can be playing it on my show and stuff.
But yeah, we're not doing any more projects because we're working on visuals. Like I got 5 visuals right now.
I'm in the same stage right now. I'm like, I need to get my visual catalog.
Trying to work on movies and stuff like this, so I ain't really just trying to drop nothing else.
So do you consider yourself a rapper or a singer?
I consider myself an artist.
An artist, okay.
A lot of people, when you say rapper, and the thing about it is you can't call yourself a singer. You can't call yourself a singer.
Right.
You're an artist.
Point blank.
You're a recording artist.
And that's it. That's what I'm a singer-songwriter, but I'm a recording artist. Because people will be nominating me for Rapper of the Year, Female Rapper of the Year, and I'm just like, okay.
I hate the term because right now rappers are representing the most negative into the world. That's why I don't like the term rapper. So every time somebody calls me a rapper, I had to correct them like, no, I'm not a rapper. I'm a recording artist.
Yes. And it's a difference too because a lot of artists now, they don't do the performing. They don't put their songs on the radio. They just put the song on some track and then they go play it for their friends, or they just do anything with it.
I got one.
They don't go get they copyrights. They'll go get their PRO. They'll go get themselves really established as an artist, and I can't work with you.
I got one better for you. What rapper you know today is actually influencing change instead of violence? We sipping tea on that one. That's a hard one, because ain't that many. I don't even know if there are any at all.
You mean mainstream?
No, in general. What rapper do you know is influencing hope and prosperity instead of violence and demise?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next question.
That's deep.
It is, because I'm trying to think about it, and it's gonna take some time. Because it is somebody. It's somebody. But the ratio is so small. It is. I have a few brothers that do music also. They not mainstream at all, but they aren't like working the scene like they should be. Not yet, but it's those artists that we need for a time like this.
Right.
It is. It really is.
Right.
But what's your niche genre of music?
My niche. Ooh. I don't know. It's just it's an international thing with me because pop is a big thing for me, and hip hop, alternative hip hop, because I have songs right now that have not even released. I have a whole alternative rock hip hop song.
Tell me about it.
Ain't nobody heard it. Well, they heard a snippet of it when I released it. I released it by myself, but then I added an artist I worked with a long time ago called Colt. Well, his name was Colt Ryan, and the name of the song was called Signals. I got signals in my head. I got signals in my head. That song right there, it's rock.
Y'all better stay tuned.
I'm trying to rock like
Because I can already hear that. That's gonna be it's your voice for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, do you consider yourself a rapper or a singer? But I love how you said artist, because I think as an artist you have freedom to just create.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And do what you want to do. And that's the thing that's big for me too. I know y'all know. You know, just not being put into a box.
Right.
Just not.
Right.
So what inspires your journey in music currently?
I think about my daughter every day. I think about my family every day. With her name being Dream, I used to say she'd come in my dreams. She actually do. She come in my dreams.
Wow.
She'll come in my dreams every now and then. If I stir off the course, she'll come in my dreams every now and then. She'll be like, "Daddy, you know what you're doing. Go that way. No, you're going the wrong way.
You gotta be kidding."
I before I made Blck Tape. Actually, when people listen to it, the second day out, the second track on the second day out, I said, I got a dream in my heart and a sling on my wrist. You know what I'm saying?
My baby girl. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I'm glad. Thank you for telling us that.
Oh, definitely.
That's deep. That's so sweet, and I just love that. That's inspirational. If nothing else that you said today, that's definitely inspirational. It's a dream.
Word.
It's a dream, and then literally, it's a dream that keeps you on track.
Oh yeah.
I love that. I feel like you're so blessed, you know, and you are a spiritual person, and you're on this journey. So it is deeper than music. It's bigger than music. I can see that with you. It's a lifestyle. Right. Yes, I appreciate you for that. So, what city or state shows you the most love?
Ooh, I don't know. That's hard right now. It's like it even. I mean, every state I go to, it's even.
They
love.
feeling you. They feeling your vibe. They giving it back to you.
Like I had one incident. I went to get when I got my black drip again. And they be trying to find out what does it mean with my black drip, and they be trying to figure me out. I went to the gas station, and buddy little bitch like he looked weird. Like what's going on? Who this guy? Why you got them? And then he went outside and he smoked a cigarette. I was getting ready to pull off, and he said, why you got black nails, man? why you do that? I said, sir, this is a symbolization of my black kingdom hood. And then he thought about it. He like, that what that really is? No. And then he like, you some kind of rapper or artist or something? I pulled up my phone and let me instantly. Hooked.
Yep, he caught it.
Instantly.
He caught it. You caught him. You threw it out there and he caught it. I'm sure it didn't take much.
It didn't take much at all. Like it's once you feel my vibe, just like if anybody has ever met me or ever seen me live or ever seen me in person, once you catch that vibe,
shoot,
and you feel
don't
it.
Give it. Do my ladies run this mother?
Hey.
Do my brother? I be like, okay, Drevo. The first time I saw you perform, you just had the energy, point blank. Yeah. It's like you don't wait for the crowd to get ready. Like you already ready.
Yeah.
You just like, okay, if y'all coming with me, y'all better come on because I'm gonna lead y'all. It's the takeoff. It's now.
Cause my mentor, my mentor in St. Louis, he used to tell me this, and we used to. When I say he used to practice, that man used to work me like I was New Edition in a mansion. In his mansion, we used to practice every Sunday. He's like, get ready for next Sunday. That man had me. Well, we gonna do this. We gonna do that. And he used to tell me. Every time I get tired, he's like, you give your energy, your all, whether or not there's one person in the crowd, whether or not there's two people in the crowd.
Right. I definitely believe in that.
So it's like, he said, you can't wait for that energy to be on point.
Right.
You got to bring the energy in.
And
like, that practice, I still, to this day, I still rehearse, I still practice. And it's like, when I get to the stage and then they get the energy, and then as soon as they get the energy, they could be the deadest crowd in the world. But as soon as I get in there and I get up, I get in my mood. Let's go.
Going out.
Where you at? I know you're in the building. Where you at? I need to hear you right now. Let's go. So it's like, and then it attracts them.
It's going to.
He said you give all your energy and you take all your energy and you leave it on the stage. Because you leave it on the stage, soon you do. And he's like, he said this a long time ago. He said, once you give all your energy to them, and that crowd Philly. Wait till you walk out this stage. You gonna go sit down. Somebody gonna approach you.
They coming to you.
Hey, you.
Yeah, they coming for you. I promise. I know what you mean.
Gotta give it to them.
And it's nothing like being on stage. It's a whole nother feeling from when you in the studio recording. Right. It's just different. Yeah. It's just different. So, what artists are you mostly compared to?
Whew, I get compared to so many artists. A long time ago, I used to get compared to Future. I get compared to Young Blue.
Yep.
Image-wise, they compared me to Gunna. They said I look like Gunna with glasses on. I said, oh man, it's a genre of artists that compare me to. But at the same time, I'm blessed for that. Thank you for that. But I'm Drevo Coolidge.
Yeah. So that's my next question. What sets you apart from those artists that they like to compare you to?
I just tell them the meaning of my name, and they set it apart.
Okay, give it to them. What's the meaning?
Drevo Coolidge is over. Drevo is over backwards. Over, cooling over obstacles, living in dedication, greatness everywhere.
What?
Yep.
Oh, it's
my name is acronym.
It's acronym.
Yeah.
Lit. Wait a minute. Y'all better raise y'all vibration because this frequency right here. Y'all better get on it, baby. I'm telling you, I did not know that, Drevo.
Yeah, my name is acronym.
So is this the first time that you telling us this?
No, I've told it before. I told DJ Reese this on Speak Aloud.
Okay.
And he was like, man.
I know, cause I'm blown
away. What?
Over.
Yeah.
Okay, what Coolidge is one more time, so they don't forget.
Coolidge meaning cooling over obstacles, living in dedication, greatness everywhere.
Yes. Okay. So do you remember your first interview, your first media experience, and how did it make you feel?
I was nervous, sweaty like I always am. That's why I keep a towel with me at all time, because I do sweat.
Smart.
But I was more nervous before than wow. See, the thing about me is with my spirit, even my mom says the same thing. My mom says in music I'm the gift of gab. Because when I speak, as soon as you ask me the question, I don't just sit there timid. I actually speak out and I give you the answer.
Give you what you came for.
Yeah.
Give you what you came for.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about your future endeavors, and then we're gonna push on to my favorite part of this whole interview. Okay. So I just want to know. I see you have South by Southwest coming up. Yes. Okay. Give us details and how this opportunity came about.
Working with Two Verse, Airline Music Group, AMG. Basically, I got partnered with them. I want to say probably a few months ago, we got into a partnership. I started moving around, started doing show after show. He started doing the Two Verse, started doing the booking, boom, boom, boom. And as we doing shows, Verse just come to me. He called me. He said, "Hey, South by Southwest, what you thinking?" I'm like, well, we can get on the main stage, and it got bigger as we were preparing for it. And I know I was gonna go ahead and leak it, so I'm gonna go ahead and leak it. So I got the information about it, and like one of the shows, it was a takeover that was going on. They double booked it. So the takeover was that QC, Quality Control Music, will be hosting an event where they're showcasing their new artists. But the showcase was actually a good vibe and a good way for new artists to come in and showcase in front of P. And DJ Holiday. Salute to DJ Holiday. A lot of people don't know, but me and DJ Holiday were familiar with each other a long time ago when I had Bermuda. So this is like my shine and my time just to basically, glow in the light and holler at DJ Holiday again and get in that vibe. So I will be performing at Soho Lounge on March 18th in August, Texas for South by Southwest. That's the QC Quality Control takeover of that event. And I know we're gonna be at Club Teller on March 17th. Also, I think that's that Friday, and then we're gonna do the big show. The big show is on the 18th. But all of these are big shows. But the thing about it, a lot of people not understanding like. the biggest part about what's going on now, I will give y'all another leak, and I'm gonna let that.
Oh shoot!
So
this exclusive, y'all.
So the biggest leak of all is I had recently did a mic drop for Meal, and I haven't dropped the mic drop just yet.
Okay.
But I leaked a snippet of it. Then shout out to Run 21 Hoops. Run 21 Hoops. Shout out to you. He leaked the entire thing, and all I know is what I did was I tagged Puma in the video. See, I did 2 videos with Puma outfits on.
Oh,
so
yes.
Somebody from Puma
endorsement.
Somebody from Puma saw it, or somebody that in contact with Puma saw it, and I got a phone call from Entourage Management that's in Los Angeles. Now, a lot of people that's not familiar with Entourage manage a lot of NFL players.
Okay.
And they done a couple of things like for Kevin Gates, Mary J. Blige. I'm trying to think who else. Travis Scott. Basically, we're talking right now. So, like after South by Southwest, I might be taking a trip to LA.
Healthy.
And
let's go, Travis. You finna say.
We might be.
You finna put your pen in paper.
Yeah, we might be doing that for the.
Inking.
So we can go in because they are a client. They do have a clientele for Puma.
Okay.
And like my biggest thing with just in this gym for any artist out there, like I always try to put placement somewhere. I always try to make some endorsement. If you make the endorsement, if you make the endorsement before they make the endorsement, they'll see that and they see that drive and they'll push it, and then you never know.
Okay.
That might be the random idea or some random A&R from any company might be like, hey, look, check this out.
Yeah.
This might be something we could use. So
Okay.
So I'm kind of
content creation.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
Drevo.
feeling good about that.
Feeling it.
I'm feeling good about that.
Okay. So sure, you didn't already set goals for like the whole year. So I ain't gonna ask you what you got coming up. Shoot. But I do want to know, where do you see yourself on this music journey in 5 to 10 years?
In 5 to 10 years, I'm hoping I can pass the throne off to somebody else.
Oh.
Like, I'll give them longevity. But my biggest goal is, and that always been like this, and I try to tell people every time they meet me, my goal doesn't stop with me.
Right.
I'm not trying to be on my pedestal and not provide for the like if VDK gets signed before me, so be it. It's gonna be a little bit, but you know what? I know what's gonna happen cause I'm gonna get that phone call. Drevo, come man, get on that plane. Let's go. I'm humming, dog. I'm ready.
Take off.
Yeah,
if you take off, you gonna take off.
But like my biggest goal within the 5 to 10 years is I want to pass the throne off to the younger. I want to be able to provide for them and give them what they got. But the thing about it, when I do it though, they gotta understand the work ethic. That's why when I say match energies, they gotta match my energy.
Cause that's like it's slim to none.
Like I'm not finna give you my complete empire and think you finna come in here like a baby and just suck on the nipple and think you finna get in there and like that, like I'm in there. No, you gonna have to put in some work.
Right.
But that's my goal for the next 5 to 10 years. I'm hoping to be a hip hop mogul, like before I die. I want to just sit at my desk, look at all my awards on the wall, and
look at my awards.
Like just looking at my awards on the wall,
and
I want to be just like the rest of them, because I done talked to award-winning producers and engineers and moguls, and they say the same thing. These awards on the wall, that ain't my biggest accomplishment. My empire and what I built is my biggest accomplishment.
That's the biggest accomplishment.
So that's my biggest accomplishment.
Okay, Drevo.
My empire, for real.
So I want to say thank you so much for having this talk with me and this interview. Thank you again for coming through.
Most definitely.
But now I got to do my favorite part. I got to get you to play a game with me. Okay. And so I heard you got the gift of gab. What the name of this game is.
Okay.
It's gift of gab.
Gift of gab.
Okay. So this how we're going to play this game really quick. We got about 5 minutes on the clock. Okay. So this how we're going to play this game. You got 10 pieces of paper. I'm going to give you 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to give me 5.
Okay.
Okay. And so I just want you to have a little conversation with me.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. I'm missing a paper.
All right.
Okay, well, we're going to do 4. And then whoever the last person going to get this one. Is that right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So the object of the game is to read the word and then just have a conversation with me. Okay?
Okay.
You can't go to the next, you can't see the next one until you get through doing the other one.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to start it off.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to start the conversation. We're going to give it to them like we having a regular conversation with these words.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
I know you about to get me up.
This is interesting.
You ain't incorporating words.
Okay,
now
come
come
on,
on, gift the game.
Yeah, come on with it.
Okay, I'm going to start from the top.
All right.
Man, Drevo, like, I heard your new tape, and I got to tell you, I was feeling your flow.
You feeling the flow, huh?
Yeah, I was feeling the
flow, huh? I don't know. I think it's so much fire. I need to build a campfire. So, I gotta go camping one of these days.
You gotta go camping.
I gotta go camping one of these days.
When you go camping there, make sure you strapped up. You got on your boots, all right? Make sure you got them boots
Gotta
on.
make sure my boots on. Yeah. You're right about that, because there's a couple of salty people out here right now. I got to keep my boots strapped at all times, come up with them.
Yeah, we got that Mississippi mud. Yeah, as you stepping over them folks, that they salty and stuff like that. Step on over them just like you stepping on some stairs.
Yeah, you're right.
We going to the top.
You're right.
You're
right.
Going to the top.
You're right. Well, look, I got to keep it sweet like applesauce, though. I got to keep it sweet like applesauce. Give them that salty, but I got to keep it sweet like applesauce.
Salty, you keep them sweet. Keep them sweet. All right, that was up. Because it's always time to get them right. Get them right before you take off on that airplane. I know you love to get up in the air, don't you, boy?
You already know it, because I'm having conversations with the captain at all times.
Already, and make sure when you go up there, you ain't got no baggage. The only baggage you taking is your carry-on. Is that what you got when you go on the plane? Carry-on. That's the only baggage you need, baby.
Love it. I love it.
Thank you,
That was so awesome. I love it. That was so awesome. I love it. Now, that's a gift to gab right there.
That's a gift to gab.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again, and you take the stage. I'm planning on coming to Austin on the 18th.
Oh, yeah.
I'm bringing Gawdess mic. I'm bringing my mic and everything. So when you come down, don't act like you don't know me now, because I need an exclusive interview when you come out to know how you feel.
Yeah, I got you.
So before you go, I like to leave my guests with something, and
okay.
I wanted to give you something a little spicy, but we ain't doing the spicy. So I got you a couple of these. I hope you like money. But I got you a couple scratch offs, and I hope you win something.
Some money. I appreciate it.
Win something for
That's
me.
Love. I just appreciate the conversation.
Thank you.
You didn't even have to give me that. I appreciate the conversation.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to give back. You gave me your time, and you definitely gave me your energy. So
your time and just hearing my story was gift enough.
Oh,
and that's real.
Blessings to you, Drevo, on your continued journey.
You.
I see you got your malachite on too. Malachite is one of my favorite stones in the green family.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the love stone.
Yeah.
That love and spiritual guidance. It's opening up a chakra. That love.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm working on myself. I got to work on myself, man. I got to work on myself. So this self-love that I'm working on.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was blessed with this, by the way. Somebody gave me this. So.
Okay. So what's the black on there? Is it obsidian? And then you don't know, don't it? You just know that it's working.
I just know it's working. I forgot which one it was, but I know it's working. Every time I wear it.
You can feel it. That's why I love stones.
Yeah.
I'm a strong believer in stones. I normally give y'all a stone, but he gave y'all a stone today. Y'all go look up malachite. It's MALACHITE.
Right.
And get your love life together,
right.
okay? All right. You want to give a couple of shout outs and let them know how to find you on social media?
You can find me on social media at King Drevo Coolidge on Instagram. And if you just want to Google, just Google Drevo Coolidge on Google and you'll get everything. I want to shout out to AMG, there's 2 verses. I want to shout out to 441 Culture Music Group, VDK, Snow the Plug, man. I want to give a shout out to Proof TV. I want to give a shout out to Jackson, Mississippi. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my dad, Shannon Harvey. 441 Bermuda, the island. Yeah, we coming back. Blup, blup, blup. We coming back. Bermuda, we in the building. We coming back. Yeah, man.
Let's go.
We coming back, man. Yeah.
I'm with it, and I look forward to working with you too. Shout out to my sponsors as well, 16 Bars Recording Studio and Channels 49 TV at channels49.tv. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe here and share with all your friends. Until next time, the Gawdess is at. Blck.
Got my bag of magic and it's matching my melanin. Time like music mixed in motion. Queen, I am rising to the top like bubble.